Today's episode is brought to you by Kangaroo. Kangaroo was created to ensure that everyone has access to home security. Every product Kangaroo makes starts with 3 questions. Is it simple? Can it be produced at a price that everyone can afford? And is it secure? With Kangaroo, you never pay for unnecessary bells and whistles, and you know that your data is going to be secure. The front door security kit is a simple setup with no tools or tech geeks required. If you have Wi-Fi and a smartphone, you can use Kangaroo. Go to heykangaroo.com to learn more and start keeping your home safe today. And be sure to use the code RINGDONG for 20% off any Kangaroo complete subscription order.
Hi, am I on the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear, high as necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better, Voltron transform to DX Don Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device, and the smoke full of steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Live from the Red Dragons radio studios in lovely Tucson, Arizona, this is Am I on the Air? And now, please welcome your host, Don Mega. Oh yeah, what is going down, everybody? Welcome to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It's season 20, episode 33, and tonight's show is titled The Devil Made Me Do It. That's right, season 20, episode 33, The Devil Made Me Do It. I welcome you as we are live from the Red Dragons radio studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona on this Monday. As you know what we do, we bring it to you every Monday. It's August the 24th, and this is the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews. It all goes down right here on Am I on the Air? So let's get into it. I mean, last week's episode was fantastic, I'm just going to say, because we talked about a ton of movies and television shows. I mean, man, I had so many reviews for you guys. It's always a ton of fun to bring that stuff to you. This week, it's a little bit less. It's a little bit more scaled back. I do have some great stuff to talk about, especially coming off of the DC FanDome event that went down this past Saturday. Some really cool trailers we're going to talk about. But before we get to that, let's do a couple quick reviews. Number one is a movie that came out last year. And I remember when I saw the trailer, I was like, this thing looks like a piece of shit. I'm not going to waste my time to go see this movie. And I didn't. And the other night, I'm looking for something to watch, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I notice on Showtime, this movie popped up. And I said to myself, do you really want to watch this? I was like, I think I'm going to torture myself. I already know this is going to suck, but let me go ahead and just do it because, I'm just I just love to punish myself. So I watched Countdown. Countdown is a movie, if you recall, that came out last year that was all about downloading an app on your phone called Countdown. It was the Countdown app that you download on your phone, and it tells you when you're gonna die. Stupid. It's so stupid, and this movie was freaking stupid. I was really kind of fingers crossed that I was going to get some kind of Final Destination vibe out of it. I really wanted it to be like Final Destination. And unfortunately, it was no such thing. The only cool thing about this was it had the chick from the television show You that played Beck on that. I love the show You, and I was very happy to see her in a movie. I had no idea she was in this, and she's the main character in the movie. So that was cool, but overall, the movie sucked. It was a dumb premise. It didn't go anywhere. It wasn't scary, and I hated it, and I should have known better. And once again, gone with my gut, but instead I watched it, and here I am getting to review it for you all. So I'm going to save you the time and say stay away from Countdown. I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. That's the only movie, unfortunately, that I have for you guys. But I do have a couple television shows. So shout out to Quibi once again. Quick Bites, the new Quibi app. I told you, man, I've been telling you guys that they've been releasing some really cool content lately. And they did it again. There's a new show out called Don't Look Deeper. And I am about 9 episodes into it out of 14. And it's really, really good. I like it a lot. It's about this girl who finds out that she is AI. She's a robot. And nobody knew. Everybody thought she was just this real chick. And then kind of the struggle she goes through trying to figure out where did she come from. Of course, who's the people that are monitoring her and trying to watch her. It's pretty cool to watch it unfold. Don Cheadle's in this thing. And it's pretty cool, man. Once again, I am very happy with the quality of the television shows that Quibi is putting out. I just finished The Fugitive last week. There's been so many good shows on that app, and once again, I implore you to download Quibi and give it a shot, man. Especially if you have a Chromecast, you can beam it to your television and watch it in glorious high def. So I really, really dig it. So check out Don't Look Deeper over on Quibi. And shout out to Netflix, which dropped over the weekend, Lucifer Season 5. I'm so happy Lucifer is back. One of my favorite shows going today. Season 5, I am 3 episodes into the new season already, and I'm loving it. This show is just so much fun, man. I love Lucifer Morningstar. I love the detective. I love just everything that they do in this show. The humor, just the twist, the turns. I love Lucifer. So, hence why tonight's show is titled The Devil Made Me Do It. It's shout out to Lucifer, Season 5. The first half of the season, the second half will be out later in the year. But definitely check it out, man. You're really going to love it. And I have not had a chance to watch this yet, but just dropping today on Quibi is the second half. Speaking of second halves, we just talked about Lucifer. The second half of Reno 911 Season 7. Can't wait to get into this. I already watched the first half of Reno 911 on Quibi, and I had no idea that they were dropping a second half, and boom, here it is. So I'm very excited to see Lieutenant Dangle and the guys and girls rip it up over on Reno 911. So Season 7, second half, just dropped. I haven't watched it yet to review it, but I'm very excited to get into it. So there you go. Countdown, 1 out of 5 stars. Check out Don't Look Deeper on Quibi and Lucifer Season 5 over on Netflix. And, of course, Reno 911, the second half of Season 7, dropping today on Quibi as well. All right, guys. So with that out the way, let's get into the news of the week. Okay, we got everything. Before we get started, once again, I'm just going to shout out, if you want to know more, if I read any kind of news that you want to hear more about, or I read something like, Disney Plus has released all of the titles, the movies and TV titles coming in September. If you want to know what those all are, if you want to know anything deeper of anything I talk about here tonight, make sure you go to our social media. You can go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our Twitter page and check out the social media. And that's where you're going to find all the full articles for everything I talk about, okay? So twitter.com/amiontheair, and of course facebook.com/amiontheair. So, like I said, Disney Plus released their list of their movies and TV titles coming in September of 2020. So check that out, including Mulan, for just a nice $30 charge. So Amazon Prime, I'm excited about this. Amazon Studios is moving full steam ahead on its series adaptation of David Cronenberg's psychological thriller Dead Ringers, and they have hired Rachel Weisz to lead and star and produce. I'm very excited about this. I love Rachel, and she's going to do phenomenal with this. Issa Rae and David Heyman are set to produce Ghost in the Machine over at Netflix. That's very cool. Daniel Day Kim and Randall Park are set to lead a new heist film over at Amazon. I love the sounds of this. I love Randall Park. I'm a big fan of him. And I like Daniel Day Kim a lot. Shout out to him, Hawaii Five-0. It's going to be cool to see them pair up for sure. We have the new trailer for Death of Me, which is a new horror film coming out with Maggie Q. I actually like this trailer a lot. It looks a little B, it looks a little VOD, straight to home, but I love me some Maggie Q, and I thought this trailer looked really, really good. The Alamo Drafthouse unveils its reopening plans, and they're going to be doing some free Bill and Ted screenings, so check that out. Speaking of Bill and Ted, I've already pre-ordered my copy of Bill and Ted Face the Music, which comes out this Friday on VOD, and I've already bought my copy, so can't wait to review that on the next episode. Jon Favreau says that the pandemic will not delay production on a potential season 3 for The Mandalorian, so that is great news. Seth MacFarlane and Chadwick Boseman are set to team for a new miniseries called Little Rock. We have the trailer for The Binge, which is Hulu's newest teen comedy, so you can check that out right now. Sony's Cinderella film and the second season for All Mankind, which is on Apple TV Plus, has effectively started resuming in their filming. So glad to hear about productions getting back to business. Speaking of getting back to business, we have an article up with Keanu Reeves talking about the thoughtful and effective safety protocols that they're doing on the Matrix 4 set. So very, very cool. We have the trailer for Departure, which is a new mystery drama series that's coming to Peacock. Chad Stahelski is set to helm Lionsgate's new urban fantasy film called Arcana. I don't care. I will definitely check it out because Chad Stahelski is a great director. Of course, he did the John Wick films. He's a great action director, so I'm down to check out anything he does. We have the trailer for Blackbird, starring Susan Sarandon and Kate Winslet. Netflix is testing a shuffle button that'll play random TV shows and movies. Would you use it? I don't think I would. I go to my Netflix with a very specific idea of what I want to watch. I'm not hitting a random button, but very interesting. I got a pretty cool article up. You know, now that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is done, they're kind of releasing some secrets and talking about some history. And they were going to introduce MODOK. That's right. But then Marvel changed its plans and kind of switched it up. So they kind of stuck with a MODOK kind of thing, but it wasn't the floating head like you would expect. But they were looking to do that until Marvel said, yeah, let's pump the brakes on that one. Amazon has released the trailer for Utopia, which is going to debut in September. And you can check out the first trailer now with John Cusack. Looking forward to this over on Amazon. Netflix has officially canceled Patriot Act. So I know a lot of people bummed about that one. The Scream reboot has added Jenna Ortega to the cast. She's going to be a great addition. She's really, really cool. Let's see here. Olivia Wilde, set to direct a secret female-led Marvel film over at Sony. That's right. So we know it's going to be something in the Spider-Man universe. A lot of people speculating it's going to be Spider-Woman. Who knows? We have no idea what she's going to do, but it looks like she is going to direct, and I like that. She's rising up through the ranks as a female director, and one of the most sought-after just overall directors out there right now. So her doing a Marvel Sony film, I'm done, baby. Let's do it. Sign me up. Love me some Olivia Wilde. We got Josh Boone talking about his Stan series and the previous attempts to adapt it. Sophie Okonedo and Kay Alexander have joined Amazon's Wheel of Time. Dane DeHaan is going to be starring in Stephen King's new series Lisley's Story, and that miniseries is on its way soon. Netflix has announced that they're doing the Unsolved Mysteries Volume 2 with 6 brand new episodes coming in October. So very excited about that. I'm glad they didn't make us wait very long for the second chapter in Unsolved Mysteries. HBO Max has also released the trailer for Class Action Park, which comes out this Friday on HBO Max, and I saw the trailer. I absolutely loved it. This is about this crazy water park where people died at it, and they had no insurance, and it just sounds crazy, man. This trailer sucked me in, and I am down to watch this weekend. I can't wait to talk about it on the next episode. Pete Davidson and O'Shea Jackson Jr. are set to lead a new movie called American Soul. Let's see here. Cobra Kai creator says the pandemic will not affect the season 3 release date, so that is very good. I'm very excited about this news. Apple TV Plus has already renewed Jason Sudeikis' new show, Ted Lasso, for a second season. I'm so excited about this. I talked about this show on the last episode. Absolutely love Ted Lasso. Its show is so funny, and it just sucks that I can't binge it. Apple TV Plus is releasing one episode a week, and man, I want more, because it's just a little half-hour sitcom, and it leaves me wanting more so bad. But man, I'm so happy for Jason Sudeikis and this show getting picked up already for a second season. Lord and Miller and the Lucas brothers are teaming up for a new untitled comedy, so very cool. Let's see here. Duffer Brothers have confirmed that Stranger Things Season 4 is not the end. It looks like they will be continuing. The DC FanDome event that went on this past weekend, we'll talk more about this in a little bit, but the DC has expanded it to a 2-day event, and a second day is going to be going on in September with a lot of the kids stuff and some other things on the TV side. So look for that in September. We got new to Netflix. Everything coming and going to Netflix in September, so check that out. Warrior Nun. We talked about this show right here on this show a couple times. Warrior Nun has been officially renewed for a second season over at Netflix. So, congratulations. I don't know if I'll watch it. I had a trouble getting through this series, to be honest. It didn't really pick up for me until the end, and that's the only reason why I might consider watching a second season, because maybe we got all the boring shit out the way and now we'll go full steam ahead. We'll have to wait and see, but it is coming. Netflix has officially renewed Warrior Nun for a second season. Let's see here. Ozark Season 4 is set to begin filming in November. I'm very excited about that. We got everything coming and going to Hulu in September, so check that out. We have the trailer for On the Rocks, starring Bill Murray and Rashida Jones. You can check that out. We also have the new trailer for Death on the Nile. That's right, this is the Murder on the Orient Express sequel, and I actually think this looks really, really good, but I also thought the same thing about Murder on the Orient Express, and I did not like that movie, so we'll see how Death on the Nile goes. The big news! One of the big news that I'm surprised they did not save for the DC FanDome event, but man, I could not believe this when this news dropped. Ben Affleck reprising his role as Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, in the Flash movie. Oh my God. Now, if you've been listening to me for any amount of time, you know how much I love Ben Affleck as Batman. He is my favorite Batman. I know everybody out there is like, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale. I'm sorry. I love them. But Ben Affleck has been the most comic book accurate Batman we have ever had. I love him as Batman, and I'm so sad that we never got the solo Ben Affleck Batman movie. And, after Justice League, he went away and he said, I'm done with it. And then, of course, they started making the Batman with Robert Pattinson. And I just thought, that's it. Right? We're never going to have it again. But something's clicked, something's happened, and we're finding out that, there's a multiverse out there, and Ben Affleck is Batman in one of our multiverses, and that's our Justice League multiverse. So he is going to have a role in the Flash movie, and we've already reported before that Michael Keaton has also signed on for this movie, so we're going to have two Batmans in this thing. Remember, it's Flashpoint. He's going to go through different timelines. He's going to have different things happen. From what I understand, Batman's the one that makes the Flash's new suit, which is very cool, kind of like Iron Man making Spider-Man's new suit, right? I mean, very, very cool stuff. Who knows how big the role is going to be? I mean, it could be literally a 5-minute cameo. There's also rumors that he might just be Bruce Wayne, and you might not even see him as Batman in the movie. I don't know. I'm just very happy that we're getting Ben Affleck back as Bruce Wayne. and Batman, or one or the other. Thank you, Ben, for coming back. You have made this nerd and a bunch of nerds out there very, very happy by signing on to do something. And if this is a big hit, and if things really click and he has fun with it, who's to say, that he's not going to be back in other projects? And that would be really, really cool. So, very, very big news. Ben Affleck back as Batman in the Flash movie. Okay, moving along. Outlander 4-part end of the summer series is launching this Sunday. Triple Frontiers' J.C. Chandor is set to helm a Kraven the Hunter movie over at Sony. This news dropped the same day as the Ben Affleck news, and I feel like the Ben Affleck news just squashed this because no one was talking about it. And I know a lot of people really want a Kraven the Hunter movie. So, very cool news. This is a guy that a lot of people have been wanting to see on screen. I kind of wanted him in a Spider-Man movie and not really a solo movie, but we'll see what J.C. Chandor does. Okay? He is a good director. I did enjoy Triple Frontier, so we'll see what he does. But Kraven the Hunter coming from Sony. Paramount is going to be releasing the Dylan O'Brien movie. It's a apocalyptic adventure, and it's not going to get a theatrical release anymore. It will now be video on demand. Janiska Bravo and Jake Gyllenhaal are teaming up for a suspense novelist Trail of Deception series adaptation. Damn, that's a tongue twister right there. So that's coming together. We have the trailer for Love Guaranteed, starring Rachel Lee Cook and Damon Wayans Jr. What a pairing there. I haven't seen Rachel Lee Cook in years, but she looks fantastic in this trailer, so welcome back. Showtime has officially acquired the NASA comedy with Fred Armisen and John C. Reilly. I love the sounds of that already, and I don't know nothing else about it. Warrior Season 2 is coming to Cinemax, so a lot of people very excited about that. We have the trailer for A Little Wild, which is from Madagascar World, and it's going to debut on Hulu and Peacock, so very interesting that's going to be on the two different platforms. We have the trailer for The Right Stuff, which is the new Disney Plus show that is coming out in October. Pedro Pascal is in talks to join Nicolas Cage in his upcoming movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. So great addition there. Love Pedro Pascal. It looks like Sacha Baron Cohen might be doing some more Borat. Very nice. Borat was spotted in Los Angeles doing some filming over the weekend, which has a lot of people wondering, what is this for? What's it going to be? But Borat has returned. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see what he does with it. We don't know anything else other than he was spotted filming in character, so we'll see where it goes. We have the trailer for Let Him Go, starring Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. I really enjoyed this trailer. I thought it was fantastic, so looking forward to that movie coming out in a couple months. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and more are in talks to join Ridley Scott's new movie, Gucci. So there you go. Warner Media has launched an investigation into the production of Justice League. That's right, Ray Fisher, who of course played Cyborg, said that the set was hostile, and it all happened once Joss Whedon came in. So he has raised enough hell that Warner Brothers is looking into this. Bjork has officially joined the cast of Robert Eggers' Viking film, The Northman. Tosh.0 is going to end. That's right. The show was officially renewed by Comedy Central, but now they have reversed the decision, and the Tosh.0 will end with season 12 after reversing its renewal decision. So I like Tosh.0. The show is a little played out, but it always makes me laugh, and it is sad to see it go, especially after they renewed it for 4 more seasons and are now backtracking on that. Craziness. So yeah, very, very interesting. RuPaul's Drag Race has been renewed for season 13, and the All-Stars season 6 has been ordered over at VH1. Going back to Comedy Central now, axing things, that not only have they reversed the decision on Tosh.0, but they've also reversed the decision on Drunk History. And Drunk History is officially done at Comedy Central, reversing their season 7 renewal. So there you go, man. It sounds like they said Comedy Central is going to be focused more on animation. They are looking to do a revival of the show Leverage, and they've added Charmed alum Elise Shannon as Hardison's hacker sister. Sarah Hyland is set to star in a new ABC comedy called Yours, Mine, and Paul's, which will be executive produced by Ty Burrell. So very cool there. Congratulations. Give me one sec. Looking through a couple notes here. Showtime has officially canceled their Penny Dreadful City of Angels spinoff, only after one season. Makes sense to me, man. I hated Penny Dreadful, the original series, and this one did not look any better. So, yes, they are not going to be moving forward there. Also axed, I Am Not Okay With This and The Society. They both have been canceled by Netflix. Netflix is citing COVID-19 as the reason, saying that they can't get back to work yet. And because of restrictions and everything, they have to cancel these shows. Not really sure why. Doesn't really quite make sense to me, as everything's been affected by COVID-19. So why are these two shows so affected by it? I don't know. But yes, I Am Not Okay With This and The Society both canceled over on Netflix. If you didn't know, the Marvel's Avengers game had an open beta that kicked off this weekend, so check that out if you missed it. We have your first look at The Boys in the Band, starring Jim Parsons and Zachary Quinto, which is coming soon to Netflix. We have a new Wonder Woman poster, which is fantastic. We actually got several posters that dropped over the weekend from the DC FanDome event. We got those up on our Instagram, so make sure you go to Instagram and just search Am I on the Air. Give us a follow and check out all the new trailers. They are looking into more potential sequels for Train to Busan. Of course, we got Peninsula coming out. It's already out in limited release, and they're looking to do more. Taryn Manning is set to play the ultimate Karen in a new suspense thriller that they're putting together, so that sounds very, very interesting. Disney has added deals with Apple, Roku, and Google for Mulan as PVOD release partners. So there you go. So you don't only have to have Disney Plus to see it now. You can check it out through some other retailers. Okay, so on Saturday, we had the DC FanDome event. This was like a mini Comic-Con just for DC fans. It was a 24-hour event that started at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was right there waiting to go, and I watched pretty much all of it all day. And it was really, really cool, man. I appreciate what they did here because, especially with COVID and everything, obviously people can't get together. So they were very easily able to put together these directors and cast and crew and then talk about these projects that they're working on, debut some new trailers and footage of different things, and get us really stoked for the future of DC. And like I said, a second slate is coming in September, another day where they're going to do stuff for like Teen Titans Go, DC Superhero Girls. They're going to do television panels for like Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow, Superman and Lois. So lots of stuff coming down the pike here. But we kicked off DC FanDome with the Wonder Woman 84 panel. And they talked a lot about the movie. And of course, they debuted the new trailer, which is fantastic. I love the new trailer. We finally got a better glimpse of Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. And they had me scared. They had me very scared because you see her in this trailer, like just dressed in like leopard print, fighting Diana. And I'm like, this is stupid. Are they really going to, punk out like this for Cheetah? And then boom, at the very end of the trailer, she comes out looking like a cheetah. And I was like, they did it finally. Yes. Because I was very scared they were going to go the other direction with it and try to be very grounded. And you can't have a cheetah girl running around. But they did pull the trigger. She turns into Cheetah and she looks great. And I can't wait to see this movie. Hopefully it sticks its October release date and we get to see it sooner rather than later because we've been waiting a long time for this one. So remember, all these trailers are on our social media. They're on our Twitter page. They're on our Facebook page. Check them out if you haven't seen them yet. But yes, Wonder Woman 84 was the first one that dropped. Then we did a game section. We found out about a brand new game coming out called Gotham Knights, which comes out next year, 2021. This thing looks fantastic as well. It's supposedly in the storyline, Batman is now dead, and you got Batwoman, Red Hood, Nightwing, Robin, all picking up the mantle and protecting Gotham. And oh my god, the gameplay, the graphics, everything looks phenomenal on this game. Gotham Knights, I am down on day one. So check out, we got that trailer posted as well. Then we got a couple different things. We got James Gunn. He did the panel for the Suicide Squad, and he talks about everybody that's in it, man. You got, people coming back like Amanda Waller, right? Viola Davis coming back as Amanda Waller, Rick Flag, Joel Kinnaman back as Rick Flag, Michael Rooker is in this thing, John Cena's in this thing as a douchey Captain America. There's so many people. Harley Quinn is back, of course. Margot Robbie, she looks awesome too, by the way. She's wearing her one of her Injustice suits, which looks awesome. You got David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man. There's so many characters, I can't even rattle them all off, man, because there's so many people. Weasel, Ratcatcher, Idris Elba finally announced as Bloodsport. He's going to be Bloodsport. We got King Shark in this thing. I mean, there's so many people. Mongol is in this thing. Characters that I never thought would be on the big screen. Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who himself, is playing the Thinker. That's a big casting right there. Since the cast is so big, I'm thinking most of these people are going to die in the first hour of the movie. Pete Davidson is Blackguard. So a lot of people being confirmed for the very first time. Nathan Fillion is TDK. Like I said, so I'm trying to think, I'm trying to run through the cast in my head, man. There's so many. Jai Courtney's back as Captain Boomerang. So I'm glad that they got returning characters. I'm glad that they got new characters, as this is not really a direct sequel to the other Suicide Squad movie, but it is a follow-up / reboot. And man, the cast goes on and on and on and on and on. So we finally got confirmation of who's all in this thing and who they're playing. And then we didn't get a trailer, but James Gunn did drop a little sneak peek of the making of the movie. And oh my God, it blew me away. I mean, for a making of kind of video, it looks so damn good. I'm so excited to see what James Gunn has done with the Suicide Squad. And we'll get this movie next summer. Woo! Okay. And then, of course, that afternoon, we finally got it, the official trailer for the Snyder Cut. That's right, the Snyder Cut of Justice League coming in 2021. We have the first trailer, and oh my God, it looks fantastic. I know I've been using the word fantastic a lot tonight, but all this stuff looks fantastic. Should I say it looked phenomenal? But you know what's so cool about this Snyder Cut trailer? All the footage that is shown in it is nothing that we've seen in the damn movie. I mean, we saw a Justice League movie already, and all of the stuff that we're seeing in this trailer was not in the movie that we saw. We get so many glimpses of backstory and side plots and different things, and more Flash and more Cyborg and Black Suit Superman. We see Darkseid. We see Steppenwolf in his original design, and it's nothing like you saw in the theatrical version. This looks so effing good. I'm so happy for the director's cut of Justice League. It looks so badass. And I cannot wait to see this thing in 2021. Get ready. It's going to be fantastic. And we also found out for the first time, we've been wondering, is it going to be a big movie? Is it going to be a mini-series? What are we going to do here? And Zack Snyder announced that it is going to be a mini-series. It's going to be 4 parts, all 1 hour apiece. 4 1-hour parts. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about that. And then he said even after the 4 parts come out, he's going to release it as a movie as well. So you can choose to watch this thing in the miniseries format, or you can see it as a movie. Dude, bro. The only thing I didn't like about this trailer was the Hallelujah song. Hallelujah. Yeah. Didn't care for that very much at all. I kind of get the tongue-in-cheek of it, like, hallelujah, it finally happened, the Snyder Cut. But the song didn't quite work for the trailer. But don't let that change anything here. The trailer is phenomenal. So coming 2021, HBO Max. Check it out. And the last trailer of the day. Actually, before I get to that one, there was another reveal trailer that came out for talking about video games again. And this is another video game called Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Now, this game doesn't come out till 2022, so it kind of pissed me off because they show me this awesome trailer for this video game and then say it comes out in 2 years. So thanks a lot. But basically, the Justice League is brainwashed and they're all bad, and the Suicide Squad of all people have to go take down the Justice League. So I loved it. The trailer was great. You could be King Shark, Harley Quinn, Deadshot. I mean, very cool stuff. And check it out, man. Captain Boomerang's in this thing. It was a cool trailer. All right, and the last official panel. So there was some other panels. Sorry, I'm all over the place trying to refresh my mind of what I sat through in the fandom. But there was some other stuff that we saw. The Rock was there talking about Black Adam, right? He announced that the JSA is going to be in the movie. You're going to get Hawkman, and you're going to get Dr. Fate, which is fantastic. Cyclone, Atom Smasher, and that he's going to be beating some ass. I thought he was going to announce that Superman was going to be in the movie. I felt like he was teasing it and then just never got there, but maybe. My fingers are still crossed. There could be that announcement that Henry Cavill reprises his role in Black Adam. But we got to hear about Black Adam. We got to hear about the Titan Season 3, that we're going to get Red Hood in that. We're going to get Barbara Gordon and some other things. We got to hear the panel for Shazam 2, which is officially called The Fury of the Gods. We got to hear about Aquaman 2 a little bit. That is going to be a little bit more grounded in realism. So a lot of other panels happened throughout the day about some comic books, about some film, there was some really cool stuff. But the last segment of the day for DC Fandom was Matt Reeves talking about the Batman. That's right. Remember, he is making the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. So he talks about the movie. He talks about the different takes on things, the different ways people are playing things, and that he was going for this detective kind of noir movie. And he debuted a trailer that I was blown away by. Number one, the biggest thing about this is that he said they were only 25% done filming when the pandemic hit and everything got shut down. 25%. So he's like, I had to bring you a little something. And man, we got a pretty full trailer with a lot of action and a lot of stuff going on that I'm like, for only being 25% done, they just showed us a lot of cool stuff. And that also made me scratch my head about the whole Suicide Squad thing, because Suicide Squad's been done filming and we didn't get a trailer for that. But the Batman's only 25% done and we got a full trailer for it. So, but this trailer was phenomenal. This trailer had everybody talking afterwards. It was one of the most trending things on Twitter, Facebook. Everybody was sharing it, talking about it. I will say this. The trailer is phenomenal. It's fantastic. That is the keyword of the day. What I'm not sold on still is Robert Pattinson as Batman. He looks a little off in the suit. And then every clip they showed of him as Bruce Wayne, I didn't buy it. He doesn't look like Bruce Wayne to me. He doesn't. And I know that this movie is early days of Batman. It's year 2. That's what we found out officially, is that it's year 2. So it's not an origin story again. He's been doing this for a couple years. But every time they showed him as Bruce, I'm just like, it's Robert Pattinson. I didn't feel it. I didn't buy it. I'm not counting him out. Like I said, the trailer's great. And it looks like he's playing it very well. I'm still not sold on him. But the portrayal looks great. It looks gritty. It looks like Seven in a Batman movie. The Riddler, all the tricks, everything going on. Colin Farrell, unrecognizable as the Penguin. You know, Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle. You saw a little Catwoman in there. This is really, really cool. This trailer's great. Check it out. We'll see how it goes. But I think this is going to be a massive hit. And I think Matt Reeves is on on a great role with something like this. So great trailer. Once again, all the trailers posted up on our social media, so make sure you check it out. Matt Reeves also talked about the Gotham PD show that they're going to be doing on HBO Max, and he says that will take place during year 1, when everybody's starting to find out about the Batman. So the movie takes place year 2. The television show will be year 1 about a corrupt Gotham PD. So we'll see how that goes. Very excited about it. Once again, Shazam! Fury of the Gods has been revealed as the sequel's title. We didn't really get any other information other than that. We also found out that Scarecrow will play a part in Titans Season 3. Also with Red Hood and Barbara Gordon, as we talked about earlier. James Wan says that Aquaman 2 will be more serious and grounded in our modern world for the sequel there coming up. We got a first look at the Black Adam logo and what the suit's going to look like for The Rock, which looks awesome. We also found out during FanDome that a live-action Static Shock film is in the works by DC. So very interesting to do Static Shock, and we'll see how that goes. Like I said, a lot of new posters dropping. Check that out on our social media. We got some concept art up of what Ezra Miller's new Flash suit's going to look like with the energy flowing through it. I know my boy Friggins, he said it reminded him of the Green Lantern suit a little bit, and I can definitely see that. That was my first thought as well, seeing the energy run through it, just like how Ryan Reynolds' suit was in the Green Lantern movie. But what I told him is I feel like CG's come a long way from that first, Green Lantern movie. So I can see where his hesitation is, but I think that the suit's going to look really cool with the way that they're planning to do it. And the concept art looks awesome because behind him is Michael Keaton in the old school Batman outfit, and it's so cool. We also got concept art of a bunch of stuff from Black Adam to check out that looks fantastic. Let's see here. Yeah, we already talked about all that. Congratulations to Unhinged. The box office is back. It wasn't much to talk about, but Russell Crowe's new movie Unhinged debuted at number 1, making like $3 million at the box office, but we only had so many theaters open this past weekend. But glad to see that we're starting to get a little bit of normalcy back. So unfortunately, my theaters are still closed, which makes me very, very sad. The CW is developing a live-action Powerpuff Girls sequel series. That is correct. Live-action Powerpuff Girls coming to the CW. HBO has debuted the trailer. Excuse me. Has debuted the trailer for Agents of Chaos. So check that out. That is the upcoming 2-part documentary that they're doing. Adam Pally is in talks to star in David Frankel's John Belushi biopic. The Karate Kid legacy continues in a new Cobra Kai Season 3 sneak peek that was just released today. They were just starting to film the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot. That's right. And the directing duo was basically fired and kicked off the project as Lionsgate watched the first footage they filmed and did not like it. So they've already brought in another director. They have trashed all the footage that they shot so far, and they're starting all over again. So good luck on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, which will actually play as a direct sequel to the original film, kind of like how the Halloween reboots last year did. A new Nutty Professor film is in development by Project X Entertainment. So yes, no relation to the classic Jerry Lewis comedy or the of course Eddie Murphy, Hercules. So it's gonna be a whole new reboot. We got a first look at Steven Soderbergh's new upcoming Quibi series, survival thriller series called Wireless. Looking forward to that, man. I told you, man, Quibi putting out that good. HBO has unveiled the first teaser trailer for David Byrne's new upcoming American Utopia. We got the new trailer for Raised by Wolves, which is Ridley Scott's new sci-fi series, which is coming to HBO Max. Batman, The Long Halloween, and The Justice Society animated films are coming in 2021, so congratulations there. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has confirmed that Hawkgirl will not be a part of the Black Adam Justice Society. He says instead of doing her, they ended up bringing in Cyclone instead, so they just went a different route there, but there are plans for Hawkgirl down the road. We have the trailer for the Comey Rule, which will investigate the 2016 presidential election. Barry Kagan has joined the cast of The Batman officially, so congratulations there to him. Kathleen Kennedy teases new timelines and settings for future Star Wars movies. Of course, the galaxy is very, very big, and they're looking at doing stuff all across it. Garcelle Bouvice has officially joined as co-host of The Real after Tamara Mowry's exit. The Flash, the television show, has officially revealed the plans to write out Hartler Sawyer's Ralph Dibny, a.k.a. the Elongated Man, so now we kind of know he'll be kind of written off the show in Season 7, but the door is open for the character to return down the road, and of course, he's made of rubber, so he can make his face look like whatever you want, so we could have that new actor posing. Peacock is doing another YA drama called Noughts and Crosses, which imagines a racially reversed alternate history, and you can check out the first trailer right now. The 2020 iHeartRadio Awards are officially canceled, and Keira Knightley is going to star in a new upcoming Apple TV series that they're putting together. So, my friends, that is our news of the week, and I thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on this ride to get caught up with the latest and greatest in entertainment news. So, thank you. Make sure you check out all those new trailers from DC Fandom. They were awesome. So, check those all out on our Facebook and our Twitter page. And thank you so much for listening tonight. Check us out, amiontheair.com. Make sure you follow us on the socials. It's facebook.com/amiontheair. It's twitter.com/amiontheair as well. Follow me directly on Stardust at simply Don Mega, DonMega. Make sure you download, rate, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. If Apple Podcast ain't your thing, don't you worry. We always got you covered on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podchaser, Google Podcast, and everywhere podcasts are found. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and Instagram. Just search Am I on the Air? And a big thank you to our affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. That's Red Dragons with an S, radio.com. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Monday, August the 24th. I hope you all are doing great. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragons.